All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. In today's stream, we're going to be answering a live Q&A. We're going to be answering some questions on how to start a successful Amazon and Shopify e-commerce business. So if you are looking to start a $100,000 per year Amazon or Shopify business, this will be golden for you. So let's go ahead and just wait until a few people get in here. And by the way, I'm still traveling. I've been traveling for the past literally like months now. Right now, I'm just outside of LA in Coachella Valley, I think. So that's why I'm in an Airbnb right now, and it's a very spiritual Airbnb. I didn't choose it. It was just like the last one on the list. So that's why that explains all this artwork here. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing awesome. And I just had the live Q&A in the Ecom Freedom course group. So that was awesome. We got together as a family. We answered questions. I answered everybody's questions on Amazon FBA and entrepreneurship. So it was great. Let's wait until some people get in here. Where's everyone from? Someone asked about a course to drive Facebook traffic to Amazon listing. Actually, I literally have an insane Facebook module in Ecom Freedom X. Here's the link. AN. You can check it out right there. I actually put up that Amazon module about a month or two ago, and so it's insane. It's like every single thing you need to know to run profitable Facebook ads for your Amazon business. Yeah, and by the way, I got my friends here too, so my buddy's walking around in underwear there. It's not letting me post a link. Anyway, the link is down below. It's ecomfreedom.com/Amazon. You can just go check it out. That's the link to my Ecom Freedom course. Let's take a look here. And everything's shaking in this house. I don't know why it's so windy here. It's literally been windy every single day, and everything is shaking. So, okay, I kind of lost the chat here. Where's the chat? YouTube.com, live dashboard. Let's get back here. So how's everyone doing? I've personally been working a lot on Amazon, especially on Shopify as well. My Shopify brand has been absolutely killing it. I've been updating everybody on my Instagram. Do I have a Shopify course? No, but tons of people have been asking me, so I'm thinking of releasing one soon. And if I do, you guys already know it's going to be the absolute best course out there, and I'm going to include mindset a lot in it as well. So it's going to be really awesome.
Whoa.
What's going on?
Sorry, bro, some oil.
Oh, he's making steak. Okay. Let's see. All right, so we got Vancouver, BC, Texas, UK, Finland, same small town as Jonathan. No way. Someone here is from the same small town as Jonathan.
No way.
Yeah, maybe it's Jonathan's friend. Are you Jonathan's friend? When you run out of stock, does Amazon delete all of your SEO? What? You mean your inventory? Oh, your stock. No, they don't. Wait, what? I don't understand your question. I'm sorry, but I think you were asking, when you run out of stock, does Amazon delete all of your listing? No, they don't. Your listing, all you have to do is you can keep it up. What I recommend is close your listing until you get back in stock, and that way, you're going to be able to just start up again. You're going to be able to open up your listing again when you're back in stock. So, Norway. Someone here is from Norway. That's amazing. One of my favorite countries. Actually, probably my favorite country in the world is Norway. Dennis is from Norway. I've been all over Norway, by the way. If any of you want to go to an amazing country with amazing people, mountains, the ocean, incredible culture, incredible scenery, and just incredible food, everything is amazing, go to Norway. It's a really good country. Florida, Missouri. Haha, I know him. He went to the same school. I'm also named Jonathan, but with an H. There's a Jonathan with an H. I got rats. SEO equals search engine optimization. Yeah, but what does that have to do with Amazon? What do you mean they delete your SEO? They don't delete your SEO. There is no SEO involved in. I guess there is, but you don't call it SEO. You just call it listing optimization, keywords, launching your product, things like that. So, how do you optimize your PPC if you have no sales? Well, you're not going to be able to. You need to get sales if you want to optimize your PPC. So you're going to have to run PPC, and I've got a bunch of PPC videos on my channel here. You can check it out. I have a really, really good one that I posted not too long ago. So that's for 2019. So you can check that one out as well. And of course, that's covered in Ecom Freedom X as well, like in depth. So Better to go for products with multiple listings at around 4K or a product with one listing at around 4K. Do you mean 4K starting budget or? Oh, you mean revenue? Are you looking at a 4K revenue product, or just rephrase that question? How can you bump your conversion rate from 5 to 10%? You're going to have to really optimize your listing. What I would highly recommend for everybody listening, if you already have a listing on Amazon, look at your top competitor and see what they're doing right, and then try to do it better than them. As long as I have the 20% rule, I talked about it. If you're doing things 20% better than your whole competition, you can charge any price because you're going to be able to get that. They're going to give people an excuse or a reason to buy from you. You got any tips for a first timer? I've watched a lot of videos about Amazon and Shopify, but I've been a bit scared to take the first step, which is completely natural. I was definitely scared, and when I was first starting out, for me, I was in the rat race. I was in school. I was so lost in life. I had no idea what I was going to do with my life. I knew that I wanted to do big things. I knew that I wanted to travel. I wanted to see the world. I wanted to make money, and also I wanted to help my family out, and I wanted to spread the message as well later, maybe. Back then, I wasn't really thinking about my YouTube. I was just thinking about how am I going to start making passive income. But what I realized was when I went and ventured on my own, I used to go on a lot of road trips. So I was cleaning windows. I quit school because I found out about online business. And then I kind of was just started a window cleaning business just as like something that I could do right now. And so that really opened my eyes, because as soon as it was like the most basic sales training for me, because it was like door to door. You go as soon as you get your first sale, someone puts money in your hands. It's life changing. When you're able to sell yourself, it's life changing. And most people, they really fall into that 9 to 5 trap. Like it's all a lie. It's all a lie. And you're able to. In today's day and age, there's no excuse in following the traditional path in life. There's zero excuse. Imagine what your life can be if you had the ultimate freedom. If you woke up in the morning and you made $1,000 just from waking up, from a system like Amazon FBA or Shopify or your business, right, that is making you money on autopilot. And obviously, with that freedom, imagine the things you're going to be able to do. That's what my life has been for years now. But at the time, I never thought it could be possible, or if it could be doable. But you just have to believe. You just have to take the first step. I'm telling you, it's 2019. Things are changing. Universities are, this whole scam is appearing, and everybody knows about it now, and more every single year. People would rather go online, pay $500 for an online course that's actually going to teach them how to make money, instead of paying $100,000 for a university degree that is just going to land you in debt for potentially a $20,000 a year job in slavery. So, and also there's a whole separate part about if you have a successful, let's say 6-figure Shopify or Amazon business. Imagine all the things you could be doing with that freed up time. You can then work on increasing your income with your Shopify or Amazon business. You can also, spend more time with your family, with your friends. You can do the things you really want to do. You're location independent now. You're able to travel. You're able to live anywhere you want. You're tired of the cold weather. You can go live in the warm place. So that's what I did. I left Toronto, where I grew up, and I moved to Arizona, and it was the best decision of my life. So I'm a newbie. How saturated is Amazon FBA for 2019? Lou, it's a great question. When I was first starting out on Amazon FBA, I was a newbie, and I was also asking how saturated is Amazon, because I knew that it existed. I actually started in March of 2017 when I found out about it, so a couple years ago now. And when I found out about it, the same question, and there were videos, the Amazon is competitive, and apparently even before I started, people were asking if it's too competitive. So all you got to do is just understand that it's never. If you think it's saturated, then it's saturated. And if you think it's not saturated, then it's not saturated. Whatever you think is the truth. Because as long as you come in there and you follow the correct formula, and you have a mentor, and you're following the correct videos, and you're actually putting 100% into it and not just 50% into it, you will succeed by far. Someone asked me, what do I drive? So I'm not a Lamborghini guy. Like I don't like that. So I think they're beautiful cars, and I could easily afford a lot of them, but I don't drive a Lamborghini. So back home in Vancouver, I have an Audi S5, a convertible. So that's amazing, because I love just driving convertible, over the ocean or in the summer. It's incredible. And then I also have a lifted F-150, which is in the driveway out here right now, where I'm at this Airbnb. So I've been road tripping in that, and I went off-roading in Joshua Tree a couple days ago with that truck, and it was amazing. I can't off-road with a Lamborghini, so I can beat up the truck. I don't care about it, But it's like a beautiful truck, and I'm making it look like a Raptor too. So that's what I drive. But Yeah, to me, like, I can go buy any car, and I hope that you guys, the point is to get you guys in that position as well. And then once you get to that position, you realize that, hey, you don't have to go and buy a Lamborghini if you don't want to. So there's a lot more things that are more important in life. But hey, it's not a problem. If you like supercars, then by all means, go. That's your passion, then chase your passion. There's nothing against it. I'm just personally not that kind of guy. Hey Dan, I know you're from Calgary, Alberta. I'm not from Calgary, Alberta. How can I sell on Amazon USA from Canada? Actually, the Ecom Freedom course and everything that I teach on my YouTube channel, that shows from my perspective, because I'm Canadian selling on Amazon USA, that shows from my perspective how to sell on Amazon USA. So that's how I teach it. And also it is applicable to, for Americans selling in USA, for Europeans selling in Europe. So the way that I teach it, I made sure that it's applicable to all. Do you need any specific software in order to start a Shopify store? No, you just need Shopify. And you need to have a little bit of a starting budget to run some Facebook ads. You need to find a good product, preferably a product that really has like the wow factor. So not just something that you find on AliExpress that everybody else is selling. When you launch your Amazon product, would you create a new Amazon page or be on the same page as someone else? No, you're always creating a new listing. You're always creating a new listing because you're private labeling. You're not hijacking people, right? You're creating your own brand. You want to create your own brand because then you can, the only thing that's going to get you to the freedom lifestyle is stability of income. And if you're making like, $5,000 a month, $6,000 a month profit, you want that consistently, not just 1 month and the next month you're making nothing. So the only way to do that is not by hijacking and not by, kind of like mooching off of other people's listings, but by creating your own brand. So that's the only way. Is Facebook ads the only working method? For what? For Shopify? No, there's other methods. You can run any source of traffic is a working method. However, Facebook ads are the easiest, or I wouldn't say the easiest. They're definitely not easy, but if you want to start making sales today, you can. And that's with Facebook ads, like you can. All of your purchasers are on Facebook. So Brandon's working out right now. That's awesome, man. Have a good workout. What are you hitting? Yesterday I did like an insane leg day. Crazy leg day with Matthew. Are your legs sore, Matthew?
Yeah.
You did front squats. If you guys, by the way, don't just focus on making money, everybody in here. Working out is very important. If you look like shit and if you eat like shit, doesn't matter how much money you have. No, first of all, people aren't going to take you seriously. People aren't going to really want to hang around with you unless they're also unfit and fat. So, it's just the truth. It's the truth. You agree?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Yes.
But, that can offend some people, but you know what? I don't care. I don't have a big budget for Facebook ads. What should I do? Do I need to start Shopify? What do you mean? Do you need to start Shopify? You don't need Facebook ads for Amazon. You don't need any Facebook ads for Amazon. So if you don't want to run Facebook ads, then just do Amazon. Because with Amazon, you are able to, you have all of these millions how many customers are on Amazon? Probably like hundreds of millions of customers on Amazon that are searching for your product, or they're searching for millions of products out there. So, you can go and leverage all those customers. They're already there. You just have to figure out a way to get to page 1 for those keywords that they're searching for. And obviously, I show that in all my videos on the channel. So, let's see here. How many potential products do you find on a weekly basis? My recommendation is once a month. Launching a product once a month is the best. If you try to launch more than once a month, then you are going to fail, because whoever chases 2 rabbits catches none, which is the famous quote by Confucius, I think it is. Do I need to create an LCC to start Amazon? You don't need to create an LLC, but when you do start making money, what I say is start as a sole proprietor. When you've made your first $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, use some of that money to purchase your LLC, and then you can start. How can you ensure you get your money back if the bulk product you purchase from a seller on Amazon on Alibaba is lost or damaged? Pay through PayPal. If you pay through PayPal, then there's no problems. Even if a supplier scams you or does any funny business, you just do a dispute on PayPal. PayPal always they always favor the customer, so you, not the Chinese supplier, because the Chinese suppliers are not what bring them the business, it's you. So that's why there's no problems. You're gonna get your money back. All right, Facebook ads to get YouTube subscribers. Sure, you can try that out. What's better for a newbie that is doing this for the first time with a low budget? Shopify or Amazon? If you have a low budget, if we're talking like $300, about $400, I would do Shopify because you can make, you don't need to go and purchase the inventory. You're drop shipping. The only problem with that is that with drop shipping, you're gonna have to learn how to run Facebook ads. But then again, it's nothing that's too difficult. Like, if you go and watch my latest Shopify video, the $5 Facebook ads, that video is mind blowing. If not one of my best videos I've ever made. So no one on YouTube has talked about Facebook ads that way, like in that depth. And that actually works. It's actually working right now. So, yeah. You can check that video out. When should you trademark your brand? All right, so like I said, stability of income is incredibly important. So if you want to solidify your income, right, that you're making from your products, you want to build a moat around your business, right? So it's like a moat around a castle, and I always talk about this. But the way to do that, one of the ways is to trademark your brand. At least that way you're preventing other people from selling under your name in that product category. So I would recommend doing that when you're making about nearly 6 figures a year. So nearly about 8,000, 9,000 a month. Dan, you gonna start a social media marketing agency? No. Is there a service you can recommend that can set up my Facebook ads to drive traffic to my Amazon listing, please? What I would do if I were you is I would get into Ecom Freedom X because you will learn everything you need to know to set up many chat sequences through Facebook ads with a pixeled link, everything you need to know. You don't need to hire someone, you're gonna end up paying more. So yeah, and then you'll also get my mentorship as well. The link is down below. My seller only accepts wire transfers or express accounts. No, that's what your seller is telling you. Your seller will actually do anything that you tell them to if you're persistent enough. Is the entire Amazon FBA process as simple as it seems? I feel like I'm going to start and run into a load of unforeseen issues. Well, Chris Galetta, let me explain to you. Entrepreneurship, the basis of it is it's chaotic. You're going to run into obstacles. And if you're afraid of that, don't even start. But if you believe in yourself and if you don't want to live a shitty life, if you don't want to live a life of mediocrity and a life of average and a life of scarcity, then you're going to be willing to do whatever it takes to succeed, whether it's with Amazon, with Shopify, whatever you choose. So, do you start with PPE or website conversions for purchase? I prefer conversions. Matthew prefers PPE, right? Matthew?
Sorry, but for what?
Someone asked me, do you start with engagement or conversions for purchase?
Yeah, I start with engagement. But me and Dad are having a debate on it right now.
Yeah, we're having a debate on it right now.
We're testing it right now. It shall be solved.
It shall be solved. I've done with my Shopify store. I did it with conversions, and today, right now, we're doing like crazy numbers right now, but not as high as I want it to be. We're at let's see here. Yeah, we're at 2.92 right now in revenue, and we spent how much on Facebook ads? Let's just take a look. Spent about like 900 on Facebook ads, so we're at like some crazy ROAS. But it's nothing hard. At first, you will probably run into failures, lose money. But eventually, you'll succeed. That's what I've learned. It's the mindset, guys. It's the mindset. If you can get into the right mindset, you'll succeed with anything. What's up, Dan? Good to see you live. Your course is way above average, and thanks for the mentorship. Honestly, thank you for being in the course, and I'm honored to be mentoring you. I made sure to make the Ecom Freedom X course the best Amazon FBA course in the world because, it's my duty. What do you think is better when starting with Shopify? A niche or general store? What I personally prefer is a niche store. Go and find an awesome product. However, there are YouTubers out there that are teaching you to start with a general store, and then basically, they're teaching you to start with a general store and then testing out all the products, and that way, when you find a winning product, just use that for your Facebook ads. But you know what? I don't like that because you can tell a good product from a not good product. So. Let's see what else. What's the best way to get Amazon reviews without the Amazon review? What's the best way to get Amazon reviews without the Amazon review program? It's going to be difficult. You're going to have to find people that are not unrelated to you, that aren't in your same IP address, not in your same household, that are not in any Facebook group that you share, and you're going to have to PayPal refund them and send them the keywords to find your listing. That's the only way. But why wouldn't you do the Amazon early reviewer program? It's cheap compared to what you're paying for your Amazon product. It's a no-brainer. So. Everybody listening, by the way, anybody can start a Shopify or Amazon business. All you need is a laptop. You just need, willpower. You just need willpower. You just need the mindset. By the way, for the mindset, books are incredible. Please read Rich Dad Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich. Read The Millionaire Fastlane, MJ DeMarco, Unscripted. The amount of times I've promoted MJ DeMarco, I literally deserve like a big fat check from him. But no, I would never do that. He changed my life. But yeah, MJ DeMarco, Millionaire Fastlane, Unscripted, really good books. So you need the mindset. It's 80% mindset, 20% the business model. If tomorrow Shopify and Amazon died, it's the mindset that will survive. And tomorrow something else is going to appear. Let's just say, for example, obviously it's not going to die, but let's just say tomorrow something else appears. Well, then if you have the mindset, you're going to succeed with whatever. It doesn't matter. So how much is my course? It's $497 US. The link is down below for Ecom Freedom X. And by the way, the value of this course is at least like 20 to 30 times, because you also get my whole mindset training in there, which is the Millionaire Mindset Secrets course. And that's like, I would say over $2,500 in value. It's like 10 or 15 lessons or something like that, where I sit down and I talk about the most life-changing, the craziest wealth principles that completely altered everything like in my life, which obviously contributed me to my success and to me becoming a millionaire at the age of 22. And now I'm 23. It was my birthday a couple days ago, so that was cool. But yeah, the link for that is below. Heavy PPC or giveaway for product launch. What I would do is heavy PPC. I would do a PPC campaign at first and try to launch with PPC on the top keywords for your product. So on the exact match. And then if that doesn't work, then do giveaway. That probably will work unless your product is insanely competitive. Then you're going to have to give away a lot of units. With Amazon FBA, is it cheaper to ship your products to multiple warehouses or one? It's cheaper to do it to one because if Amazon makes you ship it to multiple warehouses, it's not that big of a deal, because you can just send the labels to your supplier and then just tell them, hey, ship it to the respective warehouses. But it's going to be more expensive because, it's going to be more expensive to tell Amazon, hey, ship it to one, if they tell you to ship it to multiple, because they charge you a fee. Happy late birthday. Thank you very much, Isamu Abraham. I wish I could tell you that I'll be sure to wish you a happy birthday, but I don't know when it is. But what can we do if our product is unable to accept reviews anymore? Error message in red. That means that you manipulated reviews, and you're probably temporarily banned from reviews, which means that it's going to take you usually a couple days, like 70 hours, maybe 90 hours, 4 days, 5 days, and just wait. And usually Amazon will allow you to get reviews, so it's going to be all good. By the way, if anyone, a lot of people here have been asking me what the best computer is for an online business. I was surprised because it didn't even cross my mind, but so many people have been asking me like, hey Dan, what's the computer that you use? Because I'm saving up for a brand new computer. And for me right now, I'm on a MacBook Pro. It's $5,000. It's the best one because whoever says Apple is a scam and all that, no, Apple is just an amazing brand. And if you're an internet entrepreneur, you want to be working on the absolute best computer that you can. Abundance, guys, not scarcity. So what I decided to do is, since not everybody's able to afford this, and to get you guys started on your online business, I actually am doing a MacBook Pro giveaway. And so you guys can go enter the MacBook Pro giveaway. The link is right here. And you're going to be able to enter. Hold on. I'm going to post the link right here. It's going to take you 3 seconds. There you go. So just go ahead, you guys can enter the giveaway right there, and you're going to be able to win a MacBook Pro. With Amazon, with what American banks do you recommend to use for a business bank account? Happy late birthday, by the way. I'm not American, but the best banks that I've heard are Chase Bank, because they've got the best credit card. I think the Sapphire Preferred one is the best one. But it doesn't really matter. Just look up like best credit cards and go with that bank. You want credit cards that have travel points, because then you're going to be able to travel, on the points from your PPC spend, which is another awesome way to leverage Amazon and, Shopify, because you're running Facebook ads all the time. So. Let's see. Why am I not seeing any messages here? Keep asking me questions. I just don't. I kind of lost the chat box here. I'm gonna be in Europe. I'm moving to Finland here in the next couple weeks. So I'm gonna be traveling in Europe this summer. I'm gonna hang around Europe, so it's gonna be awesome. And then I'm gonna be coming back to the U.S. slot. And in the fall, I'm probably gonna get a place in Scottsdale, Arizona, which is one of my favorite places on earth. Let's see. With Amazon FBA Europe, should I send everything to the UK or do they send it to their other warehouses? With Amazon Europe, you send, if you want to sell in the UK, you send it to the UK. If you want to sell it on Amazon Germany or Amazon France or Amazon Poland, you send it to Germany because they have multi-fulfillment and then you have to apply for it. But then basically your units are going to be able to be shipped from Amazon German from the German warehouses. So. Is the stream working for you guys? I don't know if it's if it's still up here. Being someone new to FBA, do you recommend starting in the US market or German, UK, and other European markets? Really good question. What I would do if I were you is I would look at products that are selling well in the US, and I would look at European markets, Germany, UK, Poland, France. You just need to translate it. It's really easy. You can hire a translator on Upwork.com. So, it's nothing complicated. And, that way, because right now this year, Amazon Germany and Amazon UK is going to explode. It's going to go crazy. And so that way you're going to be able to find products that are already, people are going to go and start selling them. So obviously if you're one of them, then you're going to be making a lot of money. Murat says, hi Dan, I followed your models from the beginning. I made $100,000 profit. Thank you so much. Now I'm starting doing Shopify model as well. Thanks a lot, mate. That's amazing. That's honestly incredible. Murat, where are you from? Do you hire people to build your listing on Amazon or do you build it yourself? I would always recommend building your own listing. Nobody cares about your business as much as you do. Always build your own listing yourself. Do not be lazy. What's the first thing you do in the morning to kickstart your day? I brush my teeth. It depends. I wake up in the morning, brush my teeth, and then I go to the kitchen and I drink my Athletic Greens. Not sponsored, by the way, but they should sponsor me. It's a really good green powder, and it doesn't taste that good. And I'm not a fan of the sweetener in it, but who eats all the vegetables that you need to be eating, right? Nobody. So I just drink that. Help it that way you get all your greens, and then that way your health is good. I haven't been sick since I started using it, which is many months ago. And now after that, I eat a banana, I drink coffee, I write down my goals, and then I go for a run outside. So it's a 40-minute run. And then that way I feel good throughout the day. I have an endorphin rush throughout the day. So, you kind of have this glow that's with you throughout the day. So it's really, really good. And yeah, but if it's not a cardio day, then I go to the gym in the morning and then I come back and I eat breakfast or yeah. What is your main software for product research? Junglescout. Always been Junglescout. It's the best software. And without Junglescout, I would not have been where I am today. Do people drop ship their Amazon products on their Shopify store? Yes, you can. It's not drop shipping, but you can have Amazon fulfill products on your Shopify store. Can a non-US resident open a bank account in USA? If yes, which bank? And what kind of certificate does the bank ask you to provide? I'm not an American, first of all. Second of all, I'm not a representative of the bank, so I can't answer this question. But I can tell you that a lot of them are going to ask for a social security number, which if you're not a US resident, you don't have. So you're not going to be able to open a bank account. If you're Canadian, it's slightly easier. There's a lot of programs where they offer Canadians to open a bank account. So that's where I come in. I have all my stuff is in the US. So yeah, but you have to really research it yourself. Do you make a contract with your supplier? And if you do, what are some important things you add to your contract to ensure your finances? Let me just tell you, the Chinese don't care about contracts. It's a waste of time making any kind of contracts with the Chinese. They don't believe in that. It's not part of their culture. So even if you do get them to sign a contract, you can't enforce it. What's the point? Just pay with PayPal. That way you're protected. If anything goes wrong, it's all good. Hi, Dan. Happy birthday. What is a good amount of money to get started in Amazon FBA, by the way? Thank you. I would say minimum. I would say absolute minimum is 1,000. I would say 1,500 is good. 2,000 is good. And if that's too high, with that, you're gonna obviously that's your first order on Amazon with your products, 250 units, 500 units, and then pretty much, yeah, that's gonna get your first order, and then you're gonna start making profit, and then that's gonna be reinvested into your second order. Which, if you don't have that much money, I recommend you do Shopify. How do you handle customer returns on Shopify? Well, pretty much, if you're drop shipping, then you have to tell them like, hey, just in the refund policy, if they don't like it, then they have to send you an email and you refund them. There's no other choice. But what I do is I do a mix of drop shipping and private labeling on Shopify. So I also have a fulfillment center, and I have many fulfillment centers in the United States and around the world. And so that way I get 3 to 5 day shipping straight to my customers. The biggest hack of Shopify, by the way, nobody talks about it because, I don't know, people just are doing the very basic level of Shopify. Like when I go and start a brand, which I've started with my Shopify store, like I'm trademarking it right now. I'm in the process of solidifying it because, right now we are almost number 1 in our product category in the world. Everybody's seeing our ads. I'm sure you've seen our ads. So tell us something about print on demand. I'm going to make a video on that so you can check that one out. Hi Dan, what kind of corporation did you apply for? It's just an incorporation, but LLC if you're from the US. If you're from the UK, then it's a limited company. You have to check. If you're from Germany, it's an AB. So 2,000 including everything? Yes. Do you recommend a service or viral launch first product? I recommend LaunchGator. It's the service. It's an amazing service that actually they is a student in my course that started it, and he became very successful with Amazon FBA, and then he went and he started LaunchGator, and they do it much better because they target more than one keyword. They don't just target one keyword like Viral Launch does. How do I find a virtual assistant? Very easy. Upwork.com or Fiverr.com. Let's see what else we got. How to get the contact information, driver's license or ID to open up several Amazon stores. Well, you can't use your own, so you're gonna have to do it under someone else. Someone else that obviously either wants to start an Amazon store, or you're gonna have to get it from someone, family member, something like that. You also need permission to do that, and I show how to do that in Econ Freedom. So he sells Bluetooth speaker. I'd never sold a Bluetooth speaker in my life. Someone said I sell Bluetooth speakers. Where do they get this? Tabloids from Forbes. Oh man, CNN, fake news. Do you think I should start online arbitrage, Amazon FBA? I think you should do private labeling and don't waste your time with online arbitrage, to be honest with you. I found a product with all top 16 listings making over 4K revenue. Is this a product worth going for? Depends. If you can, I recommend you watch How to Crush It on Amazon FBA. It's 2019. It's my latest, one of my latest videos. You can watch that, and that will explain to you if you can or cannot, if you should or should not do it. Just want to tell my story. My parents came from Egypt to the UK, and I am now 18 and started Amazon last year. Have 3 houses producing rental income, making 300K. No excuses. That's amazing, Abram. It's time for you to start, getting into like really expanding your Amazon business, Shopify. Just focus on one thing until you hit 6 figures and then expand. Can you start Amazon FBA if you're under 18? You can, but you're gonna have to sign up under your mom or someone like that, under your dad. Some guy keeps asking me about some dude's Amazon course, and like, I don't care. I'm just, there you go. I bet you it's the dude with his Amazon course who's asking me. Ecom Freedom is the best one in the world. Not only for the mindset section, but for the countless success stories, young and old, everybody. You can watch the countless student interviews on my channel. Nothing else to say. Can you tell us how to use the law of attraction? What is your daily routine using the law of attraction? So law of attraction, I have videos on this, but I'll tell you. It is responsible for all of my success because how it works is you decide, you make a decision. So I am going to get rich. I am going to be successful. I am going to be making whatever it is, $10,000 a month from Amazon FBA. And then what you do is then you have to believe in it. You have to constantly visualize yourself already having achieved the goal. And then you also have to, how I practice it every day is I write down my goals every single day in the morning and in the evening. Usually on my phone nowadays, but it's better if you do it in a notepad, to be honest, in a notebook, because it's something to do with like physical writing it. But every single thing I put in there, including, I'm so happy now that I literally wrote down, I am so happy now that I'm making $2 million US dollars by, was it the end of 2018? And I did that and I went over that. So, if that's not proof, then I don't know what is. The law of attraction works. You just have to believe in it and you have to write down your goals every single day. The best advice I can tell you. What kind of techniques do you use for improving the product? Let me see. Well, I talk about this on various videos, but how to crush it on Amazon FBA 2019, you'll find it. Dan, what happened to your penthouse? It's actually still standing. It's still there in Vancouver. Nothing's going on. I've been paying rent and I haven't been there because I've been traveling. Because I prefer traveling, to be honest with you. I don't like staying in one spot. But I'm moving out of there because I don't want to live in Canada anymore. And I have more opportunities elsewhere. I want to be more worldwide, not just stuck in Canada. If you don't leave your home country, then you're stuck. So do you recommend a Shopify course, or are YouTube videos enough to start? My YouTube videos right now are probably the best, actually the best on Shopify, on the internet. So yeah, and then also many have been asking me about a Shopify course, and probably something is going to be in the works here within the next month. So I would stay on the lookout, and you guys already know if I make something, it's going to be the best. Let's see, where am I now? I'm in Coachella Valley, like outside of LA. I've been traveling right now for the past couple months, been going to events, but also have been traveling for a business that I started, that I've started. And this business has like an infinitely scalable product. And so it's a food product. I'm not going to talk about it other than that, but I've been traveling to find a supplier for it. And so I found one, so it's all good. Let's see what else we got. Junglescout gives you the opportunity score from 1 to 10. What is a good cutoff score below which you want to stay away from product? Don't trust the opportunity score. It's only good if you're just starting, if you're a beginner, because a lot of times it's inaccurate. What I would say a cutoff is under 5 or 6, unless you can really improve the product. I want to start making money different ways. Would you suggest doing Amazon or starting a gaming channel, as in a new character and funny content through streaming? I would suggest Amazon. I mean, because the gaming industry is very saturated. You can become successful. However, it's, you want to be, I'm trying to show you how to make money within the next few months. And a gaming channel will not make you money within the next few months. Not even potentially within the next year or two. So, Dan, expose your net worth. No, I'm not going to expose my net worth, but it's in the millions. And by the way, just a lesson for you, instead of worrying about other people's net worth, you should worry about increasing your own. What is the best Amazon course? I'd appreciate honesty. Ecom Freedom X. Watch any of my student interviews. And I probably got a ton of students in here who are successful on Amazon, who have went through the Ecom Freedom course, so they're in there. What is estimated net profit on Amazon? Margins, typically between, I would say the lowest is 30% if you really don't know what you're doing, up to 60% if you really know what you're doing. So take the midpoint, about 40-50%. Yeah, great answer, LOL. Yeah, I mean, like, people just sit on their computer and, worry about things instead of going out and taking action and improving their own life. The only reason I'm living my dream life is not because I was hanging around on the computer constantly, worrying about other people. I was on my journey. I was on my purpose. I was following my goals every single day. So let's see what else we got. There, by the way, someone asked about the second best Amazon course. There is no second best, because I'm the only course that offers unlimited mentorship, with this size. I've been answering every single person in my course since the very beginning on my personal Facebook profile. Nobody else would do that for $500. Nobody else. And I don't have to do that. I can charge, $2,000 for the course. I know Shopify courses for $2,500 where they sell you on the phone, and they don't even offer mentorship in this way. So, you can go see for yourself. There's a free demo on the course link. You can go check it out. There you go. And I am going to be taking that away soon, the mentorship, because the goal is to free 10,000 people, get them to freedom, complete financial and personal freedom, living their dream lives. And so for that, I'm obviously going to need the help of coaches. So if you want to have access to me personally, then now is the time to join. Link is down below. Is my ad the AirPods? What? Have you seen an AirPods ad? No, it's not me. Matt.
Yeah, no.
What AirPods? Is it drop shipping AirPods?
Like, yeah, probably knockoff ones, but I haven't seen them.
Oh. Let's see. Dan honestly is the man. He clearly knows his stuff. I agree. Without Dan's coach, there's no way you can be successful. You lose money more way trying to figure it out on your own. Well, Actually, I'm in Joshua. I was in Joshua Tree this a couple days ago here. I was in Joshua Tree. Went off-roading in my truck, and we drove over to like an abandoned gold mine. And there's a ton out here in Southern California. And so we drove over there, and I was thinking, in the gold rush, everybody was coming and they were digging for gold, right? Well, you're not going to be able to dig for gold without the shovel, right? People that are trying to do this without a course, without investing in themselves, are digging for gold with their hand, like this. And it won't be very successful if you're digging for gold with your hand. So, you're just going to wreck your hand. It's going to take you a lot of time, and you're not going to be able to find any gold. So, you need the shovel. Do you agree, Matt?
Yes.
Well, do you have any thoughts?
Dan has an incredible Amazon course, and he is incredibly caring. Sometimes I want his attention.
Wait, do you have access to my course? Yeah, you do.
I do have access.
Did you watch the mindset section?
I did.
What do you think?
It's incredible. Guys, I am with Dan a lot, and he knows his... When it comes to the mindset stuff, he knows his shit. So you listen to Dan when it comes to mindset.
Let's see. Do you offer mentorship if you bought a course already? No.
If you buy a course, what?
Someone asked me if they buy it. If they already bought a course, well, can they get mentorship from me? No, you can get mentorship from that person that you bought the course from.
That's hilarious.
Dan, have you ever traveled to Africa? Welcome, Kenya. No, but I've heard many great things, to be honest. So, that would be cool, I think, to travel. It really opens your mind, and yeah. And by the way, there are people calling people out here, some person on YouTube is fake or whatever. Guys, stop worrying about that. Worry about your own success. Who cares? You're never going to figure out the truth. You're never going to, it's so stupid. Just focus on your own success. You imagine where you would have been if you took all of your energy instead of splitting your energy and trying to go and, worry about all this nonsense. Just focus on making more money and focus on following your life mission and purpose. So... All right. Well, pros and cons of using this is a good question. Pros and cons of using Oberlo suppliers versus using Oberlo to buy from AliExpress. I personally don't use Oberlo because if you're using Oberlo in 2019, you're selling something that everybody else is selling. That my grandmother can copy your whole business model overnight. So I would not do that. If I were you, I would just go. You can go and watch my video on how to find Shopify, the best Shopify suppliers. I have the template that I personally have used to find my Shopify supplier. You can go and just send that template over at Alibaba, AliExpress. Nobody talks about this, but you can use Alibaba to find Shopify suppliers. So, yeah. After product research comes suppliers, packaging, marketing, listing, shipping, prep center. Which part was the trickiest? Product research is the trickiest, but once Amazon, 90% of it is the product. If you find the best product, you will succeed. And so that's why the product research module in my course is the most extensive. That's why I have so many product research videos on my channel. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I think that's it. We've been going on for it's been 45 minutes, so I hope you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys soon. And remember, go and take action. Don't just, after this, don't go play Fortnite. Don't go keep watching YouTube videos. Go, and for Amazon, start doing product research if you're going to do Amazon. For Shopify, start doing product research. Start watching some Shopify videos on my channel. Start watching some Amazon videos on my channel. If you want to join Econ Freedom, link is down below. It's going to be one of the greatest decisions you'll make in your life. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, take action, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram. I'll see you guys soon.